If you want to go vegan, you'll find a way to afford it. Simple as that. Okay, hello. This is the third and final week of my challenge, and it is day 1 of Raw Till 4. I'm not worried about this at all. Should be a blast. My breakfast and lunch today, like everything I'll be eating throughout the day, will be water, some other fruits, I'm not sure what yet, but mainly this guy, watermelon. Body feels very rested, had a good sleep last night. I really stretched out as well. Because of all the cycling I've been doing, it's really important that I stretch my IT band, which for those of you who don't know is just that line across your thigh, like leading down to your leg, and I need to foam roll it, which is when you lie on the little thing and go on the side and foam roll. I'm going on a long cycle today to and from work, so when I get home and I do it, I'll probably get my mum to film me so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. And because of my knee, I had to ice it as well and do some couple stretches. I'm going to brave the cycle to work. But energy-wise, food-wise, was absolutely stuffed yesterday when I got home, couldn't eat anymore. And I was saying to Anna as we were getting on the bike, sorry, to cycle home, we were like, we just ate so much, and you saw how much we had. Yet, when you get on, you don't feel like groggy and sleepy and lethargic. You feel really like alive and energized. More benefits of when you eat vegan, I guess, because they're forced to use all natural stuff. So like all of our chocolate and caramelized and toffee and all that stuff was like cacao, dates and more fruit. So how could we feel really groggy and like have a sugar rush, which is great. But yeah, Raw Till 4. Actually, I might buy some vegan cheese and have macaroni cheese today. Right, so it's been the whole day. All I've had today is a whole watermelon, and I've done a cycle to and from work, which is very, very far. I bought this, which is vegan cheese, inspired by Anna, because she had vegan mac and cheese the other day and I really, really wanted it. So we've got the mac here, we've got the stuff I'm going to put in it. I'm going to put loads more other veg, and yeah, that's all really. It's going to be lovely, really comforting and carb full because of all of the calories I've just lost by doing the cycle to and from Angel and going about my day. Okay, so it didn't really melt how normal cheese would, so I'm going to taste it and see, but it seems like it should still be delish. Just had some. That was lovely. Very, very nice. Loving the vegan mac and cheese. Alright, day 2 of Raw Till 4. I'm in a bit of a rush. Don't know if you can see. I don't have dates. I've used strawberries. Water in first, strawberries in second. Then we've got the banana, and I've tried some walnuts. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to have mono meal of bananas throughout the day today. Day 2, the mac and cheese last night. Absolutely outstanding. Loved it. Next time I'll put it in a bit longer because the cheese didn't exactly get like squidgy, but it was still warm. Day 2 in the big Raw house. Raw Till 4, I should say. I am loving it, I'll be honest. I think this is something that I'm probably going to continue for the rest of the future. Obviously I'll be vegan, like, let's not get that twisted, but it's going to be Raw Till 4 while I'm working is a dream. Like, I don't have time, really and truly. I don't have the aptitude and love for cooking like some people do, especially when I'm busy. So if I've only got to eat apples for the day and then have a nice, warm, comforting dinner for dinner, it's great. So that's what happened to me today. I had what did I have? I had the morning smoothie, which you saw, and bananas through the whole day. Had enough energy, but absolutely fine. Then about 6, I had my dinner, which was the mac and cheese left over from yesterday, which was outstanding. Like loads of that, and I can have as much as I want as well because like I need to fill up, and that was fine. Then I taught my class. Then I had another client. Then I cycled home. Dream. Not hungry now at all. Oh, I had a banana after I taught my class. So yeah, like honestly, I think it's the best thing. I'm loving it so far. Obviously when I'm at home and I've got time or whatever, I'll cook and I'll eat, and it's not, do you know what I mean? It's just because when I don't have the time to actually cook and meal prepare, which I have to do because I'm a personal trainer and I eat loads, for Raw Till 4 suit me fine. It's so easy to do. One thing I do want to talk about is expenditure, by the way. So that vegan cheese I bought yesterday was £9. The raw sandwich, as we know, was about £6. Fruit and veg isn't too bad because I go to the market and get all my stuff, or Tesco or anywhere else. That's not that bad. But vegan specific things are expensive, I'm not going to lie to you. But then I see it in this way, like since me personally, since being vegan, or the challenge, I've had a lot more energy to the point where I've now had to start cycling to work. So that's a very, I work about 8 miles away from my house, and it's all uphill and blah blah blah, and same coming back. So for me to need to expel that kind of energy, because I have so much energy, is like, that's a gain for me, because I would spend £10 a day on travel, and I've spent £9 on vegan cheese. So really and truly for me, it's not a problem. And also, like, a lot of people work in an environment where they have to drink socially and spend money on X, Y, and Z. If you cut that back, then you really don't. Do you know what it is? It's just about what you prioritise. What you prioritise, what you spend money on. If you want to go vegan, you'll find a way to afford it. Simple as that, literally. Like, I know that there's going to be a lot of people that say, like, oh, vegan, like, historically, and since I've known about it, I've also thought veganism was something for, like, hoity-toity, fussy, stuck-up, blah, 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 and sadly, rich people. But the fact that I'm doing it, and I'm one of those things, should show you all that it's actually very possible. Do you know what I mean? And, like, as I said, I can't remember if I said this with Anna, but, like, so many cultures, Indian, African, and, yeah, like, historically, actually do include vegan-ness in their diet and way of living. Obviously there's meat involved in every kind of culture, but my point is, there are certain places that will pop up to you more as soon as you become vegan, because they are now relevant. Before they weren't relevant, and now they are. So there's loads of things, and I've worked out every day little more things that are vegan. And I'm going to a vegan show on Friday. It's Tuesday, so it's on Friday or Saturday. I haven't decided which yet, and I'll know loads more stuff then as well. Anna's hopefully coming with me as well, so it'll be great. So we can probably vlog. Yeah, we're probably going to vlog that day too, so it's going to be great. Tomorrow I'm planning on probably having apples throughout the day, and then I'm going to have I don't know what for dinner. I think homemade chips and something else. I'm not sure what yet, but I really feel like some homemade chips, and I can, because they're vegan. Use a bit of oil. Potatoes, nothing wrong. Even could do sweet potato, why not? Exciting. For breakfast today, it's going to be these. Loads of tangerines. And then when I get to work, when I get a break, I'm going to go to Marks and Spencer's and buy the thing. The, like, big orange juice with loads of different oranges in them. Yeah, and then for dinner, I'm going to have homemade chips and something else. I'm not sure what. We'll keep you posted. Okay, so it's day 3 now. Wednesday of Raw Till 4. Yesterday went a lot better for me than today. Today I was quite ill. I was really hot from the weather, and my body was really aching, so I thought I had to break the Raw Till 4 when it got to about 12. For breakfast, you saw what I had. I had loads of those tangerines, and then I had more tangerines throughout the day. Then when I got home, I was feeling really faint, and I knew I had to eat something, so I had quite a few nuts and dates. Then I had some chapati and some lentils and salad, so not that far off Raw really. And some fruit salad. And now for my main meal, I'm having homemade chips and chickpeas, samosa, veg, and like salady stuff. And coriander. The chef who's recording is whispering what I should say the ingredients are. Normally, Raw Till 4 does happen, but today was a bit better. That's what it's about. When you have days that you feel shitter and you can't really handle it, it's not about killing yourself. Today was one of those days for me. Tomorrow I'll be Raw Till 4 again, and for the rest of the week. Okay, so back on the Raw flex today. Summer outfit for my cycle. 3 apples in here. Taking 3 with me. Gonna buy more as I get hungry throughout the day. And I'm gonna eat dinner at home. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have yet though. I'm thinking I'm gonna have some baked sweet potato with a really nice seasoning that Anna told me about. I'm gonna try that with a big salad and some vegan cheese. So that is what I'm having for my dinner actually. I'm about to, I put these sweet potatoes in the oven. Just wash them and then put them straight in the oven for about 15 minutes on a very high heat. Now I've taken them out of the oven because I'm about to season them with this. It doesn't look very appetizing, but I put paprika, lemon juice, black pepper, see some pips in there, black pepper, bit of salt, and yeah, I think that's, oh, and garlic as a seasoning. And I'm going to fill these sweet potatoes with this, drain them in it, and then put them back in there to bake for like another half an hour or so, and then I'll check on it and see how much longer it needs. Okay, so I couldn't wait and I ate 2 of the sweet potatoes already, but these are the other 2. They're absolutely delicious. Next time I will go without the lemon though, because that is a bit of raw beetroot here, a bean burger, a vegetarian one. Be careful with vegetarian bean burgers because they all have dairy in them apart from this one, and that was just from Iceland. So obviously if you go somewhere like, I don't know, Waitrose or Sainsbury's, you might find something a bit better. And just salad. All stunning. More to come. Can't stop. V-hungs. Off I go. Okay guys, so for my snacks and dessert, if you like, I've had a whole pack of Oreos. Not to myself, I did share, but a lot of them. Some lightly salted tortillas, like Sainsbury's brand, Sainsbury's own brand, and some of this now. You might be like, oh my god, that's a lot, but don't forget, I do eat a lot, PT, etc, etc. And then basically, all the snacks I've had are vegan. Oreos, this Outpro thing, and these lightly salted tortillas, crisp things, all vegan. Good morning, day 5 of Raw Till 4 breakfast. I've started my day with a drop of this in warm water, and my smoothie is going to be blueberries, water and banana. Blueberries are here, bananas I don't need to show you, and that's going to be my breakfast. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a full debrief on the V show in a moment. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to coordinate myself enough to take my camera, cycle that, etc, etc. However, I will be showing you exactly what I bought and telling you all about it and everything involved. But day 5, Raw Till 4 went out the window a bit because I was at the V show, so I was snacking on little things as I went round, but it was all vegan, so I suppose that only counts. My dinner today is chapatis with aubergine and potato and spices and loads of other yummy stuff, obviously all vegan. Like Indian cooking in general, if you just change the butter used for oil, even that, make it minimal, and add your seasoning, like a lot of it is very vegan. So yeah, obviously homemade stuff, not stuff that you buy in the restaurants, because as anything, that's going to be tainted with everything you can think. Okay, day 6, here we have water, bananas, blueberries. We've got 5 bananas in here. Usually I only put about 3 or something, but I was quite hungry yesterday. I'm going to snack on bananas, and then I'm going to like a family barbecue party thing later, and I'll be eating their vegan options, maybe lay on the ground, who knows. It's day 6 of my Raw Till 4. I broke my raw fast. I was having bananas throughout the whole day. You saw what I had for breakfast, which was just the banana shake as normal with blueberries and water. So I kept eating the bananas throughout the day. And then I went to the barbecue, which I was mentioning earlier, and that's not specifically vegan because obviously it's not going to be. But the woman running it was a Mediterranean woman, so I was like, oh, what can I have here? And I actually had quite a bit. I didn't take a picture on my camera, but I got a picture on my phone that I can show you. So you see on there couscous, you see potatoes, you see samosas, you see salad, there's, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a green bean, broad bean thing, and all of those things were obviously vegan. Oh, and vine leaves, obviously vegan because there's no dairy and there's no meat. So things like that just show me, even though you feel like, oh, what can I have? There's so much to have, but you just wouldn't think, you just have to think to yourself, has it got meat, has it got dairy, and eggs if you don't class eggs as meat. What I got yesterday from the show was cheddar style caramelized with red onion dairy free cheese, which is excellent. Then this one, which is a jalapeno and chili cheddar style cheese, again brilliant. And then this one, grated cheese, which is really good for like pastas and stuff, he said. So like even days when I come home and I'm really knackered, I just want some comfort food, just like baked potato with like loads of salad and cheese, I can now. And these like they run out in like October 24th, 2018 or something, like really far date. Where's the best before date? Oh yeah, here we go. 9th of the 10th, 2017. So literally I've got till October to eat all of these cheeses, which is amazing, as you can imagine. The rest of the stuff that I got was, I got these. Oh, by the way, these were only 3 of them for £6, so about £2 each. Bearing in mind, I got the Planet Organic cheese for about £9. You can imagine the difference, because obviously it is expensive. These were like £1.20, which are just obviously like raw seed and nut fruit and nut bars. Gluten-free, dairy-free, no added sugar, vegan, high in fibre, which are great. So obviously on the move, like when if I'm having a Raw Till 4 day, for example, and I just want a quick snack, that's something I can have. This is gluten-free breadsticks, lactose-free, wheat-free and gluten-free, which is great. They were free, by the way. There were these, which is just Itsu seaweed, just something to snack on. There were these, which are just like lettuce, hand cooked crisps. These are vegan and like all the rest of it. These are just like free stuff I got. This is vegetarian alternative to Nutella. So it's like choc pop, so chocolate spread for vegetarians, which is great. Obviously I don't think that's dairy free, so I can't actually have it, but it's still a vegetarian alternative. Now the main event, the thing I'm most excited about, is this. Okay, so there's this. And this is 100% natural shower gel. That's not the thing I'm most excited about. This is the... So if you know about anything fitnessy, you know how much we love naked bars and naked products. This, I got 30 nakedy stuff, bars and treats and all of that for £10, which means they were literally 30p each, which was amazing because they're usually about 80p. So I was very, very happy with that. I think that's probably my best buy. That and the cheese, I'm most happy about. Yeah, I just think that like when I do things like this and I go to events like this, I just become more confident about how easy it's going to be vegan. I've got no qualms at all left anymore, which was really, really good, because I was really scared before and I was really worried about like expense and money and like how I'm going to prepare things, and now I see it's just so straightforward. Oh, this is what I'm going to say to you as well. Basically, there was a product there, which was also good about this place as well, was that it showed you where you can get these things. That was excellent too. So these are called Simply 7. So I just want to show you. Now these I can actually buy in Asda, believe it or not. And my favourite was the kale crisps, and they tasted just like something bitter. I don't know how to explain it. It's like sort of like Bombay mix, but in one piece, and it was like a bit salty but not disgustingly salty, and all the flavours are great, and the best part is I can buy it in Asda. So I was like, that's so accessible, because all these things you think Planet Organic or Earth and far places that you may not have in your area, but I've got an Asda nearby and most people do, so I was really excited about that. Tomorrow I'm probably just going to have nectarines and stuff in the morning throughout the day, and then past 4 I don't know what I'm going to have for my meal, but I will obviously film it. And then that'll be it, and then I embark on my vegan lifestyle. Okay, day 7, raw till 4. I've started the day with a cup of warm water and apple cider vinegar. Tastes horrendous, I'm not going to lie to you, it's horrible. But I just thought I'd give it a go. Like, people always say that it's really good for like clearing out your system and stuff. So, yeah. Trying it, hating it. You're supposed to have it half an hour before you have breakfast. Breakfast today is nectarines, all cut up in a thing. Don't know if that's going to fill me up. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have some oranges as well, and any other fruit I can get my hands on. I'm not sure what my last meal is going to be, but you'll find out as I do. Okay, this will be my dinner, past 4. All the veg you can think of: broccoli, mushroom, some carrots in there that you can't see, onion, and vegan cheese. Whee! Day 7, dinner. There you have it. Off you go. Eat your heart out.